Y'all, it is inconceivable that we are recapping the second to last episode of Survivor 50. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
And it just so happens that this episode is titled Inconceivable. So we are recapping episode 12, Survivor 50, and literally at the end of this week, the finale, the reveal, the big thing is happening, okay? So let's get into it. Night 21, post-tribal, just to recap from last week. Emily and Ozzy were sent home. Ozzy was absolutely heartbroken, astonished, blindsided.
He played dumb there at the end.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Devins played his idol. Sari, was ticked off at Devins. He's nervous, and now he's like, okay, it's post-tribal. I need to find an idol. I need to save my behind.
Yep. And now that Rizzo betrayed Ozzy, he's hoping to be Sari's #1. So that's where we start off.
Yes.
Day 22. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Devins is up before the sun, looking for an idol.
Yes, he is hunting in the dark by moonlight. He's in the thick of it. And then Jonathan, Joe, and Aubrey all wake up and they're like, where's Devins? He's hunting for an idol. So Jonathan's like, well, I'm big, tall, strong man. I'm going to go follow him and, block the sun.
Yeah, and he's on him like a shadow.
He really is.
He is just making sure that Devins does not find an idol. Aubrey even says Devins is public enemy #1.
Uh-huh.
So, and then we kind of have a little bit of an emotional scene again from Devins.
Kind of a big switch.
Yeah, with Joe. He didn't find an idol.
Yeah.
And he kind of admits defeat and hits the realization that he's the target for elimination. And he's not ready to go home.
He really isn't, no. And he was like, I'm always Mr. Positivity. I thought it was a nice, raw moment. Like, he really was. I didn't know anything about Devins until this season. And he always was positive, even when the going got tough.
Exactly.
So, all right, we get to our first immunity challenge. I say first, because there were 2 in this episode. First immunity challenge of the episode. This unnerved me to no end, okay? You have to use a rope to balance a wobbly tabletop while stacking blocks that spell out immunity, but you have to start from like Y and go to I. Okay, the reward, barbecue ribs, a lot of back and forth of who's in the lead. Everyone is like almost to stacking the blocks, and then they all crumble collapse. And you start from the very beginning.
Yeah, I remember this from season 48, which is Joe's season, and Joe did win back in season 48 as well. Like we said, a lot of back and forth. Joe does pull off the win again for this one and wins immunity once again. Now, he does get to pick 2 people for the reward to enjoy those barbecue ribs with him. Yes. He chooses, which surprised me, Sari and Rizzo.
Yeah.
But he explains his reasoning. He said he chose Sari due to her connections to everybody, and then Rizzo to ensure that he's on Rizzo's good side, and because Rizzo has that idol.
Yes.
Which is a smart move.
And Rizzo could play the idol for someone that he wanted to save, right?
I can't remember fully.
Okay.
Because some of the idols in this season you can't play for other people. I don't remember if that's the one Rizzo has or not.
All right.
But Rizzo, kind of at the reward, he does end up asking Sari and Joe about whether he should play his idol or not. Yeah. So he, up in the air at that point. But back at camp, here's the thing. Tiffany is out on the hunt this episode. She's talking with Devins about Rizzo. We need to get this idol out. Why does Rizzo still have this idol? And I agree. Why does Rizzo still have the idol? Why didn't you guys flush it like you wanted to do throughout the whole season with Ozzy,
Yeah, and she admits, she's like, he has skated by this entire season. We need to get this little punk out. And I'm like, yes, finally, someone is saying what I've been thinking.
Right. So she wants to use Devins as a smokescreen and then blindside Rizzo to get that idol out. Now, for some reason, Devins tells Aubrey Tiff's plan, even though that it would have benefited you not to say anything.
Yeah.
So Aubrey is like, hey, you know what? I think it would be good for me to sit at the end with Rizzo because, to quote her, the old timers might not want to give $2 million to a kid that drives them nuts.
Which is smart. Aubrey, I'm gonna smack you if I ever meet you. Why? Why would you ever want to?
But it's smart thinking. I'll give her that because it's probably true. The older players are probably sick of Rizzo at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But then Tiff tries to recruit Sari to turn on Rizzo to vote him out, but Sari's not down to blindside her only other ally at this point. But she says, I'll do anything to help keep Rizzo as long as I can, not to endanger my game. But she would be fine totally flushing his idol, I'm sure.
Exactly. Okay, so first tribal council. Joe, obviously safe. No one plays the idol. Remember, Rizzo was kind of like, do I not? I don't know. He was kind of leaning towards playing it. But again, he keeps it in his pocket. Devins does, though, play his shot in the dark, which I was like, Did he find an idol that we didn't see?
I thought it was sneaky editing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to turn it. But no, it's just a shot in the dark. He ends up being not safe, sadly.
Safe. So any votes for him do count towards him.
Would have loved the switch up.
I would have loved if Devins was safe.
So then it becomes unanimous. All 6 votes go on Devins.
Which, to that, I'm like, Tiff, where was the vote for Rizzo? Not a one vote for Rizzo.
But she might have got the whiff of, hey, things aren't going to go my way. So why try to stir the pot?
Yeah.
So Devens is now on the jury. So then we pick up next morning, day 23. We're not done.
Tiff is back at it again.
She is determined. She's like, hey, Jonathan, Aubrey, why did we not go for Rizzo? We should have voted for Rizzo. He didn't play his idol. Oh, she's mad, which is understandable.
Yeah.
So she's doing everything in her power to get out Rizzo. But here's Rizzo. Being Rizzo, Riz God, he's bragging about another round without playing his idol.
Yeah. He's like, I can do this all day long. I'm going to get to the final and did it.
Yeah.
My child inside of me was kicking me when this was happening. I'm like, good for you, because you understand we don't like this kid.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So Aubrey's now out to get Tiff because, Aubrey for some reason wants to go to the end with Rizzo at this point. So Aubrey's like, hey, Joe, Jonathan, let's go after Tiff.
Yeah. She's like she is our biggest competition at this point in the game.
Exactly.
So let's get her out and let's make it easy breezy for the rest of us.
Yeah. Now here's where Rizzo comes in again. He's being, as he quoted, call himself Riz Rat by telling Cirie Jonathan's plan to get Tiff out at the next tribal. Because Jonathan did not want Rizzo to say anything to Cirie.
Right.
So now Rizzo's being Rizzo and stirring the pot. So then we get into our next immunity challenge for this episode, though. So for this one, we've seen this one before, too. Race through a teeter-totter. Once they're through, they have to maneuver discs around obstacles to get a handle. They then have to use the handle to transport letter blocks over a hinged balance beam. Once they have all the letters, they have to complete an arch puzzle that spells out Inconceivable. And it must be bright on both sides.
Which, that to me, I was like, oh, God,
the both sides part,
so tricky. Yeah. Also, Inconceivable, I was like, I before E, except after C. How in the world do you spell Inconceivable?
See, here's the thing. Joe and Jonathan get to the puzzle first, and these two try to put their two brain cells together to figure out what the word is.
Yes.
And then you get Aubrey over there, and she's like, the word's inconceivable. And she starts helping everybody else try to figure out how to put their letter blocks together.
She has totally abandoned her own camp and is like, all right, Joe, Jonathan, as long as no one's helping Tiff, they're good.
Exactly.
But good for Tiff. She kept her head locked in. She, she was so locked in that nothing was bothering her.
No, and everybody else was looking off of each other. Joe and Jonathan actually finished first, but I don't know what word they were trying to spell, but
Enconcievable.
It was very misspelled.
Yeah.
So, though for Tiffany, her ADHD kicked in properly for her. She kept focused and she pulls off the win.
Yes.
So she is now safe for tribal.
She is safe, which seriously, I was screaming in my house. I was so excited because basically she was gonna get eliminated if she didn't win. So now everyone's like scrambling. Oh, crud, what do we do?
Yeah.
Tiff won, we can't vote her out.
Then back at camp, Aubrey, she's kicking herself for helping everybody else because she's like, I could have beat Tiffany if I would have focused on my own, which is, you should have thought of that.
Yep.
So now Aubrey has shifted her sights to Cirie going home. She's now trying to recruit Joe, Jonathan, and Rizzo. Cirie is the biggest threat at the game at this point. And Rizzo is now on board to vote Cirie out. And I'm like, you Riz Rat.
Riz Rat.
You Riz Rat, back at it again. So Cirie, though, she's smart. She has that feeling that people are coming after her, and she even tells Tiff, everyone was gunning for you originally before you had immunity. So now Cirie's telling Jonathan, trying to get Jonathan on the vote side to get Aubrey out. Says, hey, there's this rat that told me your plan to vote Tiffany out originally. It was Aubrey.
Oh,
she didn't throw Cirie Rizzo under their bus.
No, she didn't.
So then we get into our final tribal council of the episode. Rizzo, once again, doesn't play his idol.
He's keeping
Riz
it.
Rat. So then the vote comes down to 2 Aubrey. Sadly, for Cirie. Cirie is now on the jury, sadly.
Yes,
so
I know.
This week is the finale, this Wednesday.
Yes.
So Maddie, who's your winner pick?
Okay, I have 2. I really want Tiff to win, but do I think she will? No, I think Jonathan is going to win.
Yeah, I also would like Tiffany to win, but I have a feeling Aubrey's going to come out from behind and sneak in that win.
As long as it's not Rizzo, I'll say that. And you guys, we're actually going to be back here on Friday to recap the finale because that airs tomorrow with a live reveal, as you were saying.
Yes, the final tribal is live this time. It hasn't been live since, I think, before season 40.
Yeah.
So it's back in LA. The winner will be announced or revealed. So we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, so I'm saying Jonathan, you're saying Aubrey.
We'll find out.
And if Tiff surprises us, then hallelujah, Tiff wins it all. So you guys, lots more fun coming up here on Unscripted after this.